Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's November 11th, Veterans Day, and we want to thank all the veterans for all the work that they've done for us and keeping America safe. The grain markets this morning, we expect to start out a little firmer here today. The overnight trade has seen a rally. We've seen actually a pretty good rally here early this morning, and then tailed off a little bit toward that 7:15 time frame, but looks to be a firmer opening. However, the dollar is stronger here as we speak, up 29 points. Key number there in the dollar that you got to watch for the day is the 78.40 area. At close above that level could activate a lot more stops and actually give us an idea that maybe the trend is changing here in the dollar. But the thing that's going on in the currencies and in the world right now is the G20 meeting is starting in Seoul, Korea today. And the major focus there is some kind of a currency pact of some sort, some trade agreement. With the U.S. Dumping more money into the system on the QE quantitative easing here recently, it has caused a lot of concern, and some world leaders are a bit disgruntled by the U.S. Move. So I think there will be a possibility for some kind of an agreement coming out of here. That is what the trade's going to be watching very closely. If there is agreement where it would cause some strengthening of the dollar, that would cause some pressure over in the grain markets and concern by investors. And I think that's the thing that we've got to watch here the next few days is the dollar and what's going on at this G20 meeting. Other news, the export sales will be delayed a day because of the Veterans Day holiday. We'll get those tomorrow morning. Export sales news, South Korea is seeking 165,000 tons of corn in a tender that we hopefully will see an announcement here by tomorrow. The soybeans, private forecasters are giving us more news out of South America, and actually they're starting to increase their overall production out of South America. Weather in South America seems to be okay right now. There's certainly some dry pockets, but in general, the variation in dryness and moisture is allowing the crop to be planted and getting started in a good manner. The wheat market, Southern Plains, is waiting for the weekend. It's been advertised that we should see some moisture move into the Southern Plains area, maybe colder temperatures, possibly even some snow. Those events should be beneficial to the U.S. hard red wheat crop, although we are going into a time where dormancy isn't intact. We're not going to see much change in conditions here. I think the USDA probably will give us one more crop conditions on wheat before the season ends, and then they'll start up again in the spring. The livestock markets, we've got a little firmer trade there. The cutout values were down in beef again yesterday, 92 cents lower in the choice, 36 cents lower in select. The futures closed right on the 20-day moving average of 99.45. A close above that today could signal some more buying. We've got a tug-of-war there between weaker product and a cash trade that actually has firmed up a bit. It started out yesterday morning at 97. By the end of the day, we were trading 98, and on a few more cattle. Feedlots are looking for a higher money. That 98.5 area would probably bring some cattle out here in the next day or so. In the livestock, or in the hog trade, we got cash markets there, steady to firm. Packers are looking for a few more hogs going into the weekend. We expect a big Saturday slaughter there. and they're also putting numbers together for next week. It appears like we've made it through the peak of this bubble of hog supplies. We've got to clean up the product right now, but packers seem to be willing to get inventory around them, and they want to maintain this large slaughter that they've had here for the last few weeks. Product there cutout was down 50 cents yesterday. That followed the day before's rally of $1.01. So still some product to work through, supplies to clean up there before we can be convinced that this market's ready to go higher. There should be a lot of volatility here today. We expect that they're going to be watching what's going on in Korea, and the futures market has seen a lot of volatility here because of the large volumes. We expect that to continue here today. So stick with Allendale. We'll give you the updates as we get them, or give us a call here at Allendale 800-262-7538. Have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.